Are you looking for an egg recipe other than egg scramble and egg omelet? Well, today I'm going to show you how to make this. It's a Korean side dish called 달걀말이, also known as GyeranMari. We take our egg and we roll it into this delicate, pretty egg roll, and it is so cushiony and soft, and it just melts in your mouth. And all you need is warm Korean rice. It is so good together. And guess what? This is a super simple recipe, and all you need are eggs, scallions, and carrots. That's it. 오늘의 레시피, 아주 간단하고 맛있는 달걀말이 만들기. 오늘도 여러분들과 영어로 함께 하겠습니다. Actually, this is really big. Oh, okay, here we go. Hi everyone, this is Helen and welcome to Modern Pepper. 안녕하세요, Modern Pepper의 헬렌입니다. The ingredient list is also available in the description box below. For our simple 달걀말이 rolled egg, we need 6 jumbo eggs. We need 1 tablespoon of minced scallion, just the green part only, and 1 tablespoon of minced carrots. This is really for adding that bright color to our rolled egg. And we need a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Now these two ingredients are optional. You can add some kim toasted seaweed to our egg to make it extra salty and yummy. And if you want to add that extra yummy taste, like restaurant style, you could add a 1/4 teaspoon of 소고기 Dashida. In a large bowl, we're gonna put our eggs. So when your egg falls in like that, just go in with your shell and pick it up. Whisk your eggs for about a good 30 seconds so that it looks completely yellow and everything's incorporated nicely. And then we're gonna add our scallions, just the green part only, our carrots, then our salt, and then our 소고기 Dashida. And then we're just gonna whisk this again, just for about good 10-15 seconds. Ooh, look how pretty that looks already. Set your heat to medium and then place your frying pan on it, and we're going to preheat this for about a good minute or two. Once your frying pan is preheated, I want you to add a generous amount of oil, about a good tablespoon. So always whisk before you add, and then we're just going to add just enough of the egg so it covers the frying pan like that. And we're just going to let this cook for about a good 30 seconds. I just want you to move the frying pan around a little bit like this, so that we have a nice full circle. And we're just gonna wait for the bottom to turn solid and the top raw egg to get kind of jelly-like. It's been about less than 20 seconds, and you see how the raw egg on top is turning kind of jello-like. Then this is ready to be rolled. We're gonna lower our heat to low, and then we're gonna do this and just create a little line right here. And then we're gonna pick this side up, and then we're just gonna flip it over, gently pat it down, and then we're gonna take 2 sheets of the kim, lay it down like so, and then we're gonna flip it again, and this time I'm just gonna make another line right here. So when you're rolling, your heat remains at low. And then we're gonna lift it and then fold it over. And same thing, we're gonna make a little line here and then flip it over. So I'm not gonna put the seaweed every time we roll. And then once we get to this sort of tip end of the circle, we push this to the side like that. We're gonna raise the heat back to medium. We're gonna push the frying pan over so the empty side is right over the fire. We're gonna pour a little more of the egg, not all of it, about that much, and we're gonna save this. And what you wanna do is make sure this corner gets a lot of the egg, and then bring it down here. Make sure this corner gets a lot of the egg, and make sure it stays right above the fire for about, could be 10 seconds or 20 seconds depending on your stove power heat. But again, make sure that part is getting the egg. Make sure here there's a lot of egg going underneath here, so there's a solid connection. So this is turning kind of jello-like. That means it's ready to be rolled. So we're gonna, again, bring it down to low. And then I'm gonna put 2 sheets of the kim, like so. And then I'm gonna lift this part and then roll it over. And then stay right here for a little bit so it has a nice seal. Push it down. And then I'm gonna go under and then try to push this over to this side. And then we're gonna add more of the egg, not all of it, about that much. And same thing, we're gonna turn the heat back up to medium, tilt the pan so that side gets a nice seal, tilt your pan here so this part gets a nice seal, move it around a little bit so it's an even distribution. This recipe really is about patience and going slow and not overcooking your eggs. So as soon as this starts looking kind of jelly-like on top like that, then it's ready to be flipped. So we're gonna make a little dent right here, but not cutting it all the way through. Now this surface is big, so I'm gonna put 1, 2, 3, pick this up, slowly roll it over, and then push it down. And then just push it down, tap it down just lightly, okay? And then move this over. Now we're gonna turn the heat back up to medium, add more of the egg. So we're gonna save a little bit of this to seal it at the end. Tilt, so that corner gets a lot of the egg. Tilt again here, so this part gets a lot of the egg until it gets kind of jello-like again. The egg on top is looking kind of jello-like, so we're gonna lower our heat to low. I'm gonna add our kim, make a little dent, a little line here, and here we go. We just folded it over. And before you slide this over, make sure it's not attached. And then we're gonna push it to the side here. This is my trick so that you don't have to purchase the rectangle frying pan. So this is our last roll here. So we just wanna pour it on this side and the other side. And then quickly make sure the egg goes to this side and the egg goes to this side. We're gonna make our line here. Turn this over slowly. There we go. And our heat remains right now at medium. So now this part's looking jello-like, and I tap the sides down so it's not attached to the frying pan, and slowly just move it to the center and then slowly lift and then push it down. Voila! Let this hang out here for 10 seconds. Just gently tap it down so you can just turn it around like this. And this is done. And then we're gonna slide this on our frying pan gently like that. It's very, very important to let this rest for at least 3 to 5 minutes. Do not cut it within 5 minutes. If you are a fan of Korean side dishes, banchan, make sure to go to youtube.com/modernpepper, click on that playlist tab and select Korean side dishes, banchan, so that you and I can make more banchan together. See you there. Once you cool down the egg, before you cut the whole thing, what I want you to do is just cut the edge off, and then I want you to have a taste test, okay? Oh, it's so delicious. Oh, wow. Now for me, I added the seaweed, toasted seaweed, which also has salt in it, so it's perfectly salty the way I like it. So if you don't add the seaweed, you might want to salt it a little bit more now. And all you have to do is just sprinkle some salt on top and then continue cutting. If you cut this before you rest, all the layers will kind of come apart. So now we're gonna cut our 달걀말이 like this, going across. Some people cut it slanted, but I rather not, so I could just keep the layers intact as is. Even though it rested for 5 minutes, it's still very, very hot. You could eat this right away when it's hot, or you could also eat it cold. Keep it in the fridge and eat it cold, especially during the hot summer months. So let's take a look. Look at that. Looks so good. I'm so excited to have my simple meal. All you need is 달걀말이, kimchi, and Korean rice, and I'm good. I'm really good and happy. All right, let's dig in. Take a look. Look at that. It's still warm. It's perfectly rolled. It's cushiony and soft, and everything's so good together with the kim and carrots and scallions. Wanna eat this? So I'm gonna cut this in half so that we could have it in one bite. So of course we gotta go in with some rice. Put this on top and have it together. Rice and 달걀말이 is so good. And then of course the only thing that would make this better is a piece of kimchi on top together. Like that. Oh ho ho ho. Simple and yet so satisfying. So good. Bon appetit, everyone. Actually, this is really big. Oh, okay, here we go. This bite has everything I love. Oh, it's so satisfying. And the key is we added the toasted seaweed kim. That just like took it to another level of deliciousness. So if you have it, add it. I want to thank everyone for watching today. And if you enjoyed watching today's video, as always, I would greatly appreciate it if you would click on that thumbs up icon. Doing so supports my channel tremendously. So I want to thank you in advance. And make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you and I can make more Korean dishes together. 여러분 오늘 재밌게 보셨으면 꼭 좋아하는 버튼과 구독 버튼도 눌러주세요. 감사합니다. 다음 영상에서 꼭 뵙겠습니다. Alright folks, I will see you in one of the videos you see right here.